Hey ladies, so today we are going to deep dive into a topic that we don't talk enough about, but we all pretty much do it. Yelling. Yep, I'm talking about raising your voice, losing your cool, and snapping at your man. We've all been there. I know I have. But I bet you never stop to ask yourself, why am I even yelling in the first place? And most importantly, what is all this yelling doing to my relationship? Now, I'm going to just be real here. The truth here is that yelling typically isn't about your man. It's about us. It's about what's going on inside of us. Now, I can already hear you now. I'm yelling because he don't listen, or I'm yelling because he just don't get it. But what if the yelling really isn't about him not listening? What if it's more about something that you're not saying, or something that you're not dealing with? Most of the time, yelling comes from a place of fear, frustration, or feeling unheard. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough, or that you're losing control. Maybe deep down you're feeling disrespected, unappreciated, or even unloved. So instead of addressing those feelings head on, you raise your voice. And you're thinking that he is going to take you seriously. But here is the kicker. Yelling does not get you heard. It gets your ass ignored. It pushes him away because he feels attacked. Because can we be real here? Who really wants to be around somebody that's constantly yelling at them? I don't want to be around somebody like that. And I can bet you 9 times out of 10, you don't either. You got to think about how it affects him when you yell. You are not just raising your voice. You're raising his defenses. He shuts down, checks out, or maybe he's yelling back. Because what started as a fight to be heard is now turned into a full-blown battle. And I don't want to pretend that yelling doesn't hurt you too. Every time you yell, you are teaching yourself that you have to be loud to be important. That you need to fight to be heard. And that's not true. Your worth isn't in your volume, it's in your value. Baby, you deserve to be heard without having to shout. Now, let's talk about the root of it all. What is beneath that yelling? Is it fear, pain, insecurity? Maybe you grew up in a home where yelling was normal, so now yelling is actually your default. Maybe you've been hurt before and now you're scared of being hurt again. So what do? You put up a loud, angry wall. Whatever it is, understand this, yelling is a symptom. Yelling is a symptom, not a cause. It is a reaction, not the root. And until you deal with that root, the yelling will not stop. It'll just keep pushing you and your man further apart. Here's what I encourage you to do. The next time you feel the urge to yell, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what am I feeling? What am I afraid of? Get to that root. Then, instead of raising your voice, raise your awareness. Share your feelings, your fears, and your needs with your man, but I want you to share it calmly. Your man is not your enemy. He is your partner, your love. If he's telling you that he needs you to change, that is a sign that he wants this relationship to work. That's a sign that he still cares. Do not meet his call to change with resistance, but meet it with understanding. Now, I know it is hard, my girl. And I know that frustration just boils over and it feels like yelling is the only way for you to be heard. But the real power isn't in how loud you can yell. It is in how well you can listen, how much you can understand, and how deeply y'all can connect. I want you to understand something. Yelling isn't your voice. It is your fear speaking. And it's time to quiet that fear so that we can hear love again. If this message resonates with you and you're ready to stop yelling and start loving, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have to speak from the heart and not from the hurt. See you in the next video. Okay, love you, bye.